Hello and good evening, everyone, and hope everyone is doing well. I'm Saurav Palnetkar from Houston, and for the next few minutes, I'm going to be engaged in a chat along with six franchise owners of the exciting and upcoming Veterans Cricket USA inaugural T20 tournament that is going to be held for the over 40s cricketers in Houston. And I'm trying to gain some insights into the tournament. So first things first, I think to get started, I would like to ask Mr. Kuldeep. Mr. Kuldeep, what exactly is the goal, the concept, and the vision of this new exciting league?
So basically, this concept came up from Janak Bhai, and we were talking for almost a year that let's do something exciting. We've played competitive cricket all our life, and we in second innings we wanted to do where we are playing with friends, making new friends. So that's our number one goal, is how you make new friends that they're playing in the country in some other part of the country. So we spoke, Mirbai, myself, Janakbhai, initially we spoke, discussed about this a lot. And since there is already a format for over 40s, 50s, and 60s in a longer format of 45 over, we wanted to do something different and we're not clashing with anyone else. So we said, why don't we do T20? Because for our age, personally, not everybody's in good shape to play 45 over games, 6 games in 5 days, or 5 games in 6 days, vice versa. So we just came out with a concept that let's do a T20, where it's just not about playing cricket, but at the same time, you have still some time every day to go and do things as friends, where we're making just new friends. So that's how it came along. We wanted to do something different. And next thing we know, Veterans Cricket USA was born.
Definitely right. I mean, obviously after a T20 game, there would be a lot of time to socialize, make new friends, and obviously chat and, get other things going as well apart from cricket. You're definitely right there. I would like to head into the next question about why it was the T20 format. Obviously, you told it was about the specific, it would be about having more time to do other stuff. But I would like to gain some in-depth knowledge about why it was T20 format and plus why, I mean, will there be other formats that will be added down the line? Is there any other vision for more formats being added? I would like to ask this to Mr. Mihir.
Yeah, thanks for the question. And I think Kulli answered it very well about kind of like why this kind of like came about, how it came about. And talking about the format, like he also mentioned, I will reiterate that there was already a similar league going on for the over 40s, 50s, 60s in the longer version. We all have participated in that. We enjoyed it. It is definitely very grueling, very brutal on the body. Like when we went for the World Cup and all that, we played like 7 games in 9 days against top-notch opponents. So it is fun, but it is very grueling also. I think the shorter version of the game, the T20 and the T10, is definitely kind of like the future where people want quick instant results. Spectators enjoy it more because of the exciting shots and exciting things that happen on the field. So we just wanted to do something a little different and something that is possibly the future for the game of cricket at this point. So that was our focus. Yes, there will be other things that we will incorporate to make it more exciting, more interesting, more spread across the thing. Like we'll probably have traveling tours for over 40 or 50 or 60 or different formats that we might participate in different parts of the world for competitions, World Cups, whatever it is. So yes, there's definitely a lot of things that can be done. We'll just have to kind of like take it as things progress as to what is working, what is not working, where we exactly kind of like it's a good match and go in that direction. So
Definitely. So as you said, it's going to be an iterative process wherein you will be adding stuff down the line, whatever feels right, and might be eliminating some stuff that doesn't feel a good fit. Thank you for that insight, Mr. Mihir. I would like to ask Mr. Janak, what is the plan for expansion going on from here, and could you explain what is the eligibility to own a franchise in this exciting league?
Yeah. Uh, this league, when thought into my mind about a year and a half ago, that a lot of T20 cricket is becoming very popular in the world. In all the leagues are going towards it. And after 40, we feel little vacuum. Uh, People want still are fit. They still want to play cricket, and one day cricket is little maybe too much. So I came up with this idea, and to make it more exciting, I thought of starting this league based on IPLs or CPL for over 40. So that's something unique that we wanted to create, and everyone is very excited about this format. And this is the inaugural season, and I see a lot of interest. We are getting a lot of calls from so many other people who wants to get a team. We're starting with planning to add two more teams and make it 8-team format, at least for a few years, and be very competitive cricket. At the same time, we want to create a culture where we have a lot of new friendship going on, a lot of extra activities we will be doing uh, outside of the field to create a great harmony, and at the same time think about the future of cricket in the US, which is growing quite big. So how do we help the whole system in USA for cricket by supporting youth programs and the other stuff which our franchise will be doing to promote a lot more cricket from grounds up, to school or mainstream, going to many so we can make it. So our goals are much more bigger uh, for overall development.
Chanak, you're coming in and out. Your signal is really bad right now.
Yeah.
Uh, so basically, bigger and bigger. This is just the inaugural season. Next year, we'll have two more teams. The criteria for new owners to come in, we are designing some nice format for them, how they can get on the board or how they can bid on it, because we have very multiple offers on it. And we are planning to make this league self-sustainable. So all the players don't have to spend any money. All they have to do is spend their time and do their passion.
Okay, thank you so much for that insight. For me as a youngster, looks like being over 40 is not all that boring with all that information that you have provided here. Well, I would like to add that the matches are going to be held at the ICC-approved Musa Cricket Stadium and the Balkis Cricket Ground in Houston, which is very much famous in the United States for the excellent facilities and infrastructure provided by obviously our one and only Saki Muhammad and the staff at Musa. A very big shout out to Saki Bhai and the staff at Musa here. Um, I mean, moving forward, I would like to head back into the questions. So is there any specific cricket memory that Mr. Rizwan you would like to share? Have you played with any of these folks here? And is there any witty scenario or some serious stuff that happened and you would like to share here?
Oh, that's a tough question. I have played against a lot of these people on the on the call here, but I did play with Janak Bhai in Canada and in England when we toured as part of the Masters USA over 50 team. You know, Janak Bhai is a very funny, very individual. He always cracks jokes, and he's there to lighten the mood whenever there is anything going on. And I do remember, the dancing and the songs that we had shared while on these tours, and it was pretty funny, and it was a good environment.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, as serious as cricket gets, I think there should always be that one person who's taking it in the right way and trying to, you know, get some wit into the game so that it doesn't get too serious and doesn't overheat, you know. So I
Yeah.
think that's pretty important in the game as well. Well,
Yeah, and I just want to mention, Saurav, that you
yeah,
mentioned over 40, right?
right,
I personally, and I think a lot of other people on this call will attest to that, that I have played and enjoyed more after turning 40. Cricket, and I think we have a lot more opportunities, a lot more chances to play in United States than I did because I grew up in India. And, there was not a whole lot, of hardball
right.
cricket opportunities, and especially my parents were very strict. They did not allow us to play. But here, I think, there's a lot more options for you to play, and especially with with veterans coming into the picture, T20 cricket, is going to be quick, and we'll have a lot more opportunities to play.
Correct. As you rightly said, I think tournaments like these are giving great opportunities to um, veterans and people over the age of 40. And I think, again, like I said, I think it's a great time to be 40 plus. Um so I would like to step back into the questions, and I want to ask specifically Mr. Amit. I can see the social media profiles for the tournament that have been taken care of pretty well on Facebook, Instagram, and much more. Uh, so would you like to explain what kind of information is going to be available on these pages, and how can someone get in touch with you guys if they have some questions?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have like again, this is something I got involved like at very last minute, and Janak Bhai can say that like my involvement is only 5 weeks, but I'm a guy who's a doer. I'll get things done. Um, so one of the thing is right. This is as we all saying like say no ground, right? It's our first time we're playing, right? We'll have
Right,
lessons learned from this one. But idea is if someone wants to have contact and say they're interested and stuff like that, as Janakba mentioned, we don't want to just open up and say we have like 16 teams next year, only 2 teams at a time. Like we want to bring the team who are families, right? So it has to come through a connection. If I know a friend in somewhere in like, I don't know, like Arizona, and if he wants to put a team in, I know that guy. So I think it has to be all as connected as a family. So the way we are trying to do this is different. But there'll be definitely one other thing I'm going to change is right now it's a Gmail address and stuff like that. I'm going to have a per domain. So info at veterancricketsusa.com or, join and stuff like that. So I have a couple of email addresses where people can join, they can call. So that's the thing. And as I said, in 5 weeks, I think I've done enough. And still lots of things to get done before 24 hours when I reach Houston.
right,
But things are in progress, and it's going good. Everyone is so helpful, and we, like uh, the chat that we have and stuff like that. But it's like, hey, this is the number one thing now. Can you focus on this? Number two, can you focus on this? So, as I said, it's like brand new concept. Brand new family. It takes time.
right.
Everyone is so helpful and doing their own part. So we have divided and shared the responsibilities. But eventually, yeah, like ownership, fees, whatever it is, we'll have it like a black and white type of thing. Like, why only two, right? Let's
Correct.
say if you have 4 or 5 bidding people that want to put a team in, it's a bidding process. Like, why we should take you versus someone else, right? So
Correct.
that's a vision of Janak Bhai. As he mentioned, he has registered this, I think, tournament like 2 years ago. Took 2 years to have it executed, but it's awesome concept.
Definitely. Thank you for that insight. And like most of you guys are saying, it is going to be an iterative process, and obviously the product develops better through iterations. And you're most definitely right here. And as we can see, we have Mr. Sunny, who's just joined a couple of minutes ago. I would also like to ask you a question. I mean, obviously, I can see all of you guys are excited that you're mentioning you're definitely going to be in Houston in a couple of hours. So how does it feel now that we are only a few days away from the tournament? What is the initial feeling?
Um, it's excitement and excitement for a lot of other players that are on my team. It's their very first time playing in such a tournament, especially in the great pitches, playing in the stadium, and of course the opportunity to go in and show their talent. It's also a new thing, as Amit Bhai and I'm sure Janak Bhai had mentioned earlier on, that's been started. It's a T20 format, going over 40. You want to kind of save your energy. You want to make sure that you don't break any bones and whatnot, playing a little bit longer format and back-to-back days. This is something more thrilling and exciting format that some of our players in our region prefer to play in. So the excitement is there more than just cricket. Also making more good friends and playing in a more friendly manner this time around. It's just like I said, we just kicked off. We want to have the best on everything, from playing on the field and off the field, doing things all together, and that's what's going to be taking us in a long road. Yeah.
Definitely, as you said, there's more to cricket than just cricket. It's friendships and a lot more that goes behind the curtains. Well, does anyone have anything that they would like to share here at this point? Anything that might have been left out, or if they want to share anything here?
I'm not sure if something's mentioned earlier on. We've got a couple of inquiries already from overseas that they would like us to be bringing a team to some of the tournaments that they're conducting, like in Panama and Malaysia, and as well as in Thailand. So there are opportunities out there, and also in Caribbean islands. We just got a text the other day. So there's opportunities out there. They would like us to just bring a united team, or maybe just as a franchise team out there in the different part of the region and in the globe, and compete and have some fun and expand this game further on.
Yeah, I can add.
Sorry,
Right?
go ahead.
I added to that Sunny is absolutely right. We have some plans for a lot of international games, and at the same time include some celebrities like Kapil Dev is fully supporting us on this project, and we will have a lot more international cricketers joining, and some of them might be playing in this league as well.
Another
Correct.
thing I would like to add to this is, Saurabh, is that, we are forming the teams, and our ultimate goal as a franchisee owner is to just not charge players to play. We are trying to consume those expenses, in the form of receiving sponsorships or, donations and whatnot. Our ultimate goal is down the road. I know the first time is always a tough one, is to not charge our players for any of the expenses. Just have that all sponsored. So that's the ultimate goal for a franchise team, and that's what attracts the other players as well. The cost of playing is not as astronomical. Is not as big as that they could have been.
Correct. That's definitely right.
So I mean, I want to add just a couple of things. Just we talked about this cost, so I want to first thank all our league sponsors. That's from Ultimate Vineyards to Nitya Capital to Kadam Jewelers to Stelton Sports. This wouldn't be possible without them coming out here and believing in us and sponsoring this event. At the same time, all the sponsors, they have individually sponsored each team from their local area.
Correct.
So that is where our goal is, that what Sunny and them they mentioned, how a player can come and not worry about finances, that I'm paying the money, then I'm not getting the opportunities, so we want everybody to just come, and only few of us have taken the responsibility, like 6 franchise owners have taken the responsibility, how they can make this happen. So I'm really proud of every one of them, that we've set some goals and we've achieved more than what we planned for first tournament. And coming down, like our second and third tournament, where we're gonna try to make sure, see if we can play the complete expense of every player from flying to hotel. So in this tournament, heads up, there are a couple teams who's done that. Not everyone, but our goal is to reach there at one point, right? So if whoever's listening to this and they're over 40, they've done well for themselves, and if they think that, you know, they can come and support our passion and they want to be part of it and sponsor, you know, please reach out to one of us and we'll be happy if you can be part of us. So just wanted to share that. Second, one of the biggest thing with this franchise base is that in the entire over 40, I believe there is only Janak Bhai who owns a professional T10 team. You know, that is a Masters T10 team. So with his vision and with his contacts with all the international players, right? We have a biggest advantage of how tomorrow we can have international player assigned to every team, at least one or two to just bring a different player to this tournament. So very excited, and hopefully we'll have a lot of over 40s and 50s. You know, they'll be out there who wants to come and be part of this tournament where they can enjoy both formats. You know, they can, you know, enjoy the longer format and enjoy the shorter format of it. So there's everything out there for all the players who want to play. You know.
Correct. That's definitely right. Does anyone want to add any last few insights from their end?
Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying is basically we want to promote the family atmosphere, the community involvement. So we definitely would like everyone to come out and support, watch the games, have a good time at the park, support your friends, family, and enjoy the game that we love so much. Uh, Friday evening, we have a dinner with nice music, entertainment, and all that stuff. So again, families who are local or who have come with their spouses, whatever, everyone is encouraged to come and participate and be a part of it, because we would love to have that involvement and the participation from everyone. So looking forward to welcoming everyone, all the players, all the community to come and join us in what we are setting out to do. And we need all the wishes from everyone to make this successful for everyone. So that's all.
It definitely looks like a promising tournament, and I wish you guys all the best. It has been such a great pleasure talking to all of you gentlemen here. I'm sure all the players and the viewers are looking forward to the tournament with great anticipation. And thank you for your time and your insights. And hopefully this Veterans Cricket USA T20 tournament is a memorable success. Thank you so much.
Great.
Thank
Thank
you. We
you.
appreciate the
Thank
time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.